Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you're happening watching this Risco in Tokyo, coming at you with some more. It's gonna be a Little Big Planet as soon as I fix the tags, cause the Twitch. You know, it's Twitch, and it's just the way the Twitch is gonna be. Hate it, but that's okay. We are doing Little Big Planet 3. It's still gonna count it as games and demo, and I hate that. I hate that so much. Yeah. I'm just getting. I gotta get to the mod view, and you know how it is. There's always 12 or 15 steps to get to where it is that you need to be, and that's all right. We're gonna go into community levels first, because the servers are, what they always are. So want to try to front end the community levels, hopefully while the servers are strongest. Oh, Bandit, how you doing? I hope life is treating you well. I see sometimes your name up on the streaming board. I'm like, I gotta drop in, but I also gotta get ready for work. But I'm glad that you're keeping up with it. I hope that it's been fun. I hope you've been having a good time. I hate time zones. Time zones suck. Also, this song is in every Halloween level, and I am kind of done with it. I really am. I wasn't that big a fan of Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't think I've ever actually seen the entirety of Nightmare Before Christmas, so I feel like I've seen more of Nightmare Before Christmas through Little Big Planet than I have through the actual movie. Oh, come on! It's okay. We can do this. This is just the first level of the night. Like, it's gotta get easier, right? Can I? Why? What? In that level? Why are you messing with me like this? Also, I can hear that we've only got one life left. Why? Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. What is up with this level? How is this level of the day? Like, I'm sorry, but like, did we? Oh, it's Des! How you doing? Slams down an illegal double hope at the face speakeasy. The Grumpy Drackle. I love it. Sounds exciting. Holly, how you doing? I'm not gonna lie, Holly. Like, I started the stream and I was like, the chat was empty. I was like, is Holly okay? I hope she's okay. I came yesterday, but at the end. Oh, you must have come like right at the end. Work has been very busy. I can dig that. Like, your work is a lot. The music is slightly overwhelming. I'm really sorry about that. You can't really modify the music level and community levels, like how loud it is, so unfortunately this is just gonna have to be what it be. You Des, the hi brain talking. The Monday Thursday streams are they've been a lot recently. Siren is a game. It's a whole game. I was in the shower, jumped out, and rushed downstairs thinking, I'm gonna miss Deuce's start. Oh, Holly, you are the sweetest. I'm just glad you're okay, honestly. Had some of that, like, nice RSD action going on, mixed in with, like, the usual, like, just worrying about everything. Like, oh my god, what if there's a car accident? What if there was an angry dog? What if there was an angry dog driving a car that caused a car accident? I feel like I understand how my mom must have felt constantly, all the time. Oh, Alice, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling better. I know that you were talking, not last stream, but maybe the stream before, about how you were kind of dealing with the coves. I hope that that is not being an issue. Any Switch users here, I'm really torn between getting the kids one each, or do I wait for Switch 2 since it's at... Oh my god, Switch has already been out for 6 years? Also, that makes total sense though, because I had my Switch when I was still a teacher. Oh, Sirunda! How you doing? Holly's just very tired, might have messed up and said something not friendly with an earshot of a kid. Hope nothing comes of it. I hope that nothing comes of it too. Or at the very least, like, I hope that folks that you work with are understanding that these things... How did I do that? These things do happen sometimes, although we would rather that they didn't. Hidunda, lovely to see you as well. I hope that your COVID as well is getting a little bit better. Although I think you said that you were on the mend last time that we talked. Stuff on Switch 2 was shown to devs behind closed doors on Target hardware, so if it's in development, it's in early stages. Oh. Mario Wonder looks like kind of a lot, and I don't know if it's the kind of lot that I would like. I feel like there's some stuff going on there, the discussion of which would not be family friendly, but, yeah, it's apparently very good. Okay. I don't know if I needed an Elephant Mario, and I don't know, like, why that's where my cutoff is. There's something, like, there's something about it. No, Nintendo, if I buy Switch now, the new one, and the new one did come out, they're likely to do a refresh 2 years later. I'm gonna wait for, like, the Switch 10. Honestly, like, Switch X. I mean, it's gonna be like Saw X. So it's, like, gonna be going back to the OG style of actually having some writing. I don't know. What do I wanna... What do I wanna play? I don't want to poke around too much because I'm afraid, like, that the servers will start slowing down because they are what they are. I assume we've got at least 2 years left to support for the current one when the newer one is out. Okay. Them casually mentioning inflating Mario like a balloon is going to get people's imagination running wild. Indeed. Indeed, everybody's already got their contest entries out. It's not until... I've got until the 16th if I want to do something for it. I don't know if I do. I do have Honey Bunny's birthday on the calendar, though, so that makes me happy. This is for Birthday Bash contest. Oh, no. They didn't put the hashtag in the title, though, so I don't know if that's going to actually work. There are a lot of freaking, there's a lot of, entries. How could I possibly even compete? Magic Library sounds exciting. There's an image that's being patented. Oh, of the Switch 2. Okay. Does the Switch 2 have, like, bioorganic ports? Will it meld with you? I mean, not you specifically, but just, like, you as the general public. Is it going to be actual wetware? I feel some kind of ways about this library, and I don't want to, like, get into it because I feel like I would just end up, I would be overly critical of the presentation, but it's not doing it for me. I've got feelings. I do like the anti-grav though. That's really cool. forget what level used that. The Switch 2 is the first console that's just a brand new pair of techno eyeballs. Oh, I don't like that at all. Excuse me? What did you want me to do there, friend? Friendo? I am extremely leery with the current corporate environment of, like, any kind of cybernetics that are corp-owned. Because I can't imagine that's going to end up anyplace good. Can I grab... Oh, I am getting a little bit tired of your checkpoint placement level. I hear the Switch 2 as a cash app where you can sell your bones. Oh my god. Can you sell other people's bones? Because I kind of need mine. And I do remember that old, like... I don't know what it was. Alfred Hitchcock Presents, maybe? About the dude who stole bones? Like, what is it? And the guy just ended up being like a puddle of skin. Although I watched that as a child, so I think it's technically Addams Family friendly, but I should probably be a little bit careful about how far to take that discussion. I don't want to give any kids any nightmares. Oh, I don't know about this level. I need some ethically sourced bones. Have we seen a single checkpoint? Has there been a checkpoint? 3D walk. I don't want your banana. Why is there a banana? Why have they carved out a perfect square that is not lined up with the edges of these books? Like, would you do that on purpose? Did you do that just to mess with me? It's not my fault. Biopunk is absolutely our collective jam. I mean, it totally is, though. Like, honestly, I'm 100% here for it. I do just worry a little bit about, like, where this ends up in the future, considering... Like, wasn't there somebody who... Give me a second. She had, like, a brain implant to help treat epilepsy, and the company like went out of business, and then the implant wasn't getting tech supported anymore. Okay, so I am remembering that right. And that's just like the company going out of business. That's like not specifically the company being malicious. I'm remembering it wrong. Okay, like I do that a lot, but what part did I mess up? I don't know about this level. I've spoken at length about my desire to be a weird flesh beast or a very clean robot. I mean, we're cut from mostly the same cloth. Oh, we found Nemo, or Dory, or somebody. I don't know, some fish. I'm not so much for the robot, but... they went out of business, so she had it... Oh my god, that's even worse. I had it wrong in, like, the worst way. My Spider-Man 2 is 7 stops away according to Amazon. Is that, like... what's the average number of stops? The robot is the lesser of my preferences, to be honest. I can dig it. I have a question. We don't need to like stop any of the current discussion or anything, but I do have like one of these like quick trivia questions that maybe somebody knows the answer to, but I don't, and I think it could be answered relatively quickly. If you lose access to an old, like, iTunes Apple account, and you make a new one because you're sick of the pop-up coming up on iTunes every time, like every 5 minutes when you're trying to listen to music, because the old one has two-factor that's tied to a phone that you don't own anymore. So question, like, do you lose access to the songs that you've purchased with the old account? Like, I imagine the ones that are on your hard drive, like, right now, you would keep because they're on your hard drive right now, but, like, say if those got deleted and you wanted to download them again, would you not be able to? Because, like, it's not the same account? The one you're complaining it with was the blind people whose bionic eye company went out of business and their eyes stopped working. Oh wow. I'd also accept being an immortal with flesh like jade, bones like crystal, and marrow like golden soup. I mean, that's pretty nifty. That is pretty nifty. Like, it's very bling. You wouldn't be able to, most likely. Although, now that I think of it and I speak it back in my head, I probably don't have access to those anyways because I can't get on the store, so I might as well just bite the bullet and make a new account. Like, I don't want to, but the thing is, like, Winamp is, well, first off, Winamp is, like, in bed with NFTs, and, also, like, it just, like, would stop working whenever I tried to play something that I had searched for. So that was kind of a problem. I mean, I downloaded it before I knew the NFT thing, and I don't think that actually having Winamp, like, does anything for NFTs, but, like, they do have an NFT library, and that makes me feel really weird. Also, you can make, like, NFTs of your music on their website, so, like, yeah, I'm not so big on Winamp. And then the only alternative I currently have at my disposal is iTunes, but, like, I keep on getting these pop-ups that will interrupt the music, and it's, Des says I worked out if I wanted to replace my old MacBook Pro to the best spec today. Oh my god! 4,000 pounds! Yeesh! You could transfer these songs on your hard drive to a mobile device. Fubar 2000. What is Fubar 2000? Besides, like, an amazing acronym? Oh my god, it is so windy out. That's extremely windy. My windows are closed because, you know, it's chilly, but it's very windy. Halloween nightmare. I'm down for a nightmare. I do like my nightmares. I had a dream the other night, like, all I remembered from it was one of those dreams that, like, left me very emotionally shaken, even though there wasn't anything particularly emotionally shaking going on in the dream. But for some reason, like, a big katsu snack was of prominence in this dream. A snack that I only know exists because I stock a lot of them at work, and there was somebody who, like, really wanted to watch me shave, and that was, like, not great. I jumped to a 2022 MacBook Air, and it's absolutely crushing it. A used one would cost, like, less than half of the new current one. Okay. What's a dead banner? Wait, what are these from? Oh, from Journey! Oh my gosh, that's right, I forgot that I bought the Journey kit. Floppy also has an M1 MacBook Air, and also agrees it crushes it. What is the it that is being crushed in this sentence? Like, does it crush my ego? Daughter sat 2 exams to get into 2 very highly rated schools. Did she pass the exams? Or is that what sitting the exam means? Does that mean that you passed? I kinda like the look of this level. Not gonna lie, I think it looks kinda nice. I don't know if I like the sound design, but... what is in that... there's like a skull in there, and I don't know how to get at it. Language aptitude done in random languages she's not seen before. Wait, what? What the heck kind of test is that? Let's test you on a random skill that you've never, like, used before? I mean, awesome for your daughter, but that seems like a really wonky kind of test. M1 MacBook Air is surprisingly seamless emulation experience right out of the box. A seamless emulation experience. Like, I feel like there are words happening in chat that I understand the words but not the context. Like, when I hear emulation, I think of like emulating video games. Had to listen to it audio and translate what she thought it was. What kind of test is that? Like, again, I am super glad that your daughter did well on it. I mean, congratulations, but that sounds like kind of hot BS. That's a fabulous mirror. That little mirror effect, like, no joke, that's great. How'd they do that? I think I know how they did that. It is delightfully Halloweeny. I'm really enjoying it. Ice Chai does some pretty good levels. Oh, it squishes us. Her SATs test. Wait, Des. Hold on a second. Why is your daughter sitting the SATs? She's not in high school. She's not going to uni. Unless, like, way more time has passed than I thought. In which case, like, what is going on in the world? How many years did I lose? She's also not in the US last time I checked. Well, I mean, there's that as well. And, I mean, honestly, good for her. I wouldn't want to be in the US either. It sounds like a bit of a nightmare. Okay, that was fabulous. I mean, I kind of expected something like that to happen, but I just really like the picture. It's just a practice test. Okay. So she sat her SAT practice? She sat? If these are on a timer, I'm gonna scream at somebody. I imagine that SATs in the UK means smarts and things. I mean, I'm willing to go with it. Oh, fudge! I hate that. I hate that for us. Oh, they are on a timer. It's just, like, really generous. Which means we're probably not gonna go for that golden skull, because... oh, buggery. I don't want to do this again. Nice fake-out ending. I don't even mean that, like, ironically. That's a very nice fake-out ending. I do kind of wish that they hadn't used these candles as decorations, because I keep on thinking they're hazards. Because there is a candle that is hazardous. I arrived an hour late for my entrance exam and managed to gain admission. I mean, that's just because you're a super smarty. Can I get over to that? Oh, there's a bounce pad. Why is only one bounce pad lit up? Because that's not the bounce pad that oh, I thought those were spikes. I thought those were, like, evil spikes. You could see why I might be confused. Is that the fault of the level, or because the game uses candles as hazard? I mean, I don't think there's really a fault here. Although, I mean, I guess if we're assigning where the issue is on my end, it's just the fact that the game has used candles before, so I guess the game's fault? Oh, fudge! Buggery! Oh, dip! Oh, I hated that. I hated everything about that. Oh, gosh. I don't mind them playing games, as it's definitely not affecting the schoolwork. I mean, it was delightful in the sense that it was a very good way to die. That was not a good way to die. That was not an interesting way to die. The previous, though, that was pretty interesting. I love the ghosts. Oh, piffle. I think these ghosts are from the Nightmare Kit. And I hate that, because they're so cute, but... Alright, let's not mess this up. This is not really that hard. We did finally get a spoopy level. I feel very Halloween-y. I didn't make a Halloween costume this year, for the game, not for real life. I've got cat ears in real life. Challenge mode? Oh wow, maybe I'll take a look at this for the archive, since we've got challenge mode unlocked now. I won't do it tonight, but maybe I'll do it for the archive. Why would I dress as the Joker? Why would I dress as the Joker? Alice? Alice? I could think of like at least a dozen better Batman villains to dress as. Having right-wing garbage show up on my TikTok feed again, and saw some clown harassing Sophie from Mars at a protest again. I hate that. Oh my gosh, submarine boss battle? Collector's secret pass? Collector's secret past. I can totally read. Now, Holly, were they, like, dressed as an actual clown? 'Cause that would be, at least, appropriate. In that they're clowns. Actually, they're probably a disgrace to clowns. I don't recall, like, a lot of clowns being transphobic, but I bet the clown from Terrifier would be. I bet Art the Clown would be totally transmissic. I think, like, this is the end of an adventure or something. What? Why does Collector have a mustache? You are what they call the well-known Bunkum Heroes? How pitiful. You animals are actually trouble? I am going to laugh. Clowns as a species are agender and reproduce from eggs. I mean, there are clown eggs. I am Mr. Collector Alistair. I am here to take care of this mess my pathetic excuse of the sun has left. By getting rid of you inadequate creatures, Sackboy will be left vulnerable and nobody will stand in my way to conquer all of Craft World. What? Okay. Okay, sure. Not what I was expecting, but this is what we're getting. Unlike my son, I show no mercy. I was being a little honkus by referring to a right-wing dork as a clown. Sorry everyone for my shortcomings. Honkus. Can't believe you said honkus. Why did I just jump in the water? Like, I mean, I didn't do that on purpose. I see that there's a springinator down there, but like, there doesn't seem to be any way for me to use or access it. Oh, fudge. That's not great. Quite the contraption here, though. I am digging it. What? I just bought these from ZomZom. What a ripoff. No! You'll pay for this. Will I, though? Will I really? Look at this beast. This is just a whole thing. I should reread that one, Legati short story about the clowns again. I think there was like a couple, actually. It was kind of a lot. Stop! You'll suffer the consequences. Again, will I though? I can't believe I'm losing to a low-class citizen. Are anarchists citizens? I mean, I guess kind of by default, but... What was with the pause? Why did you stop? You big weirdo. I wonder if, like, if we have to use everybody, because I don't want to play as strongly. Also, this music is, like, really loud. Like, I don't think it needs to be this loud. Oh, fudge. Oh, look at this. They're homing. Maybe? Oh, it was a nice little curve there, though. Oh, yo, 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 yo. That's not cool. Also not cool. Oh, fudge. Alright, that's gotta be it, right? Like, 3 hits and a boss is dead? Oh, piffle. I have a special surprise just for you! Oh, Jelly Beans, how you doing? I hope a little bit less busy than than yesterday? I know that you said that you weren't at panic levels of busyness, but that you were kinda busy? My pup had a haircut. Now he's in sport mode. Did you also get your pup a racing stripe? You are safe for now. Oh, we're gonna have to play as Toggle now. Your little puppy has managed to escape. No matter. This bomb will take out the whole pier, and I will show no mercy. Now die! He does look like he's wearing a tux. Fancy that. Okay, I think... Am I supposed to do a thing with this bomb? I mean, clearly yes, but... Oh, poop! Oh, gosh darn it. Dang, that's like a heckin' explosion there. Can I push you off the pier? Is that the thing? Is that the gimmick? That can't be the gimmick. Right? We must need to get it onto this. That would make the most sense. Yeah. I'm home and warm. I have a cold. Very disappointed with my immune system. I hate that. You're gonna have to give your immune system a stern talking to. Do you have like, do you have chicken noodle soup? Because I've heard that chicken noodle soup is quite important for colds. Also, ginger ale. You'll want to get some of that in your system. Oh. I do have soup and tea and a cat. I mean, you've got like all the bases covered. Oh, wait, I'm gonna catch what you said there in a second, Alice. Because I did miss it. I'm gonna watch Necronomicon, which is a Lovecraft adaptation anthology with cool air by the Ghost in the Shell movie writer. Wait, wasn't Necronomicon? Wasn't that one of the old like full moon ones? Or is there a different Necronomicon? He also wrote the Gamera trilogy. What the hell? Different one probably. Okay. I am very frustrated. I will obliterate you and all of LittleBigPlanet. We got a title drop. Go us. This one's by 3 different directors. Okay. I'm pretty sure there was like an old 90s Necronomicon that is kind of like maybe a little bit Cinemax style. Oh god, I am just doing terribly at this level. I hate that for us. Wait, why did you throw me? What? Why did you do that? That was terrible of you. Oh, because the wind. This is windy. I see. I want like a Gamera fights Cthulhu. I think that would make for the best movie. Oh, we sank the submarine. Maybe we don't have to play a swoop. Which... Woo! We didn't have to play a swoop. I love that. I think that's the best, because swoop is the worst. That was kind of a neat level. I would like to check out this Dance of Wisdom's page. Perhaps I am picking up what they are putting down? The directors being the director of the Gamera trilogy, the guy that did the live-action Silent Hill, Christopher Gans? What the heck? Oh, and, Yuzuna? Well, like, a movie that has Brian Yuzna and Christopher Gans, like, on the same bill, that's like quite a spread, it feels like. Because I always got the impression that Gans kind of had pretensions of grandeur? Or not grandeur, but like of being a serious director. And Yuzna, as much as I love Yuzna, I don't really think that he suffers from that. I don't think he has that same condition. Oh god, Society would be a great movie to watch for Halloween. That's another one I haven't seen in a long, long time. Yo, this cat's got 40 levels published? Holy crap. Little Big Vibes on Twitter. Do you enjoy community bosses? Do you also enjoy Spyro the Dragon and Crash Bandicoot levels? If so, welcome to my planet. Check them out if those game classics are your childhood. They are in fact not, so I guess we're not gonna. But I do appreciate the commitment to the bit. Kazunori Ito, writer for Gamera Trilogy Ghost in the Shell movie, Pat Labor 1 and 2, and All Dot Hat Games wrote the first segment by the Gamera Trilogy director. Like, what is going on with that movie? Because that just sounds like a lot. Okay, so there is a 1993 Necronomicon, which is the one that I was probably thinking of. Tom Sizemore is in this movie? What? What? And Michael Madsen? I mean, I know that their stars have fallen, you know, since the 90s, but even still, that's like... Created by the evil magician Aleister Crowley while visiting the depths of hell and depravity. But hell is capitalized like it's an actual place, but depravity isn't? Oh, let me peep Holly's story. We were looting after our latest adventure, and one of our players pointed out a closet full of fancy dresses to my character, and I ran to it because my girl brain just went, ooh, pretty dress. While he found the secret room full of magic gear and took almost all of it. I got played by my own love of lady fashion. Well, you can always play him back. Jeffrey Coombs playing H.P. Lovecraft in a Crypt Keeper style thing. Wow. That sounds like a lot. I mean, you gotta get like Jeffrey Coombs though. If you got Yuzna, then you gotta have Jeffrey Coombs. Where's the... Wait. Okay, wait, no, this is not the one that you're talking about, because this has only got one director on it. I got a Scroll of Awakens so I can make the parrot he hates intelligent and able to speak common. That's only gonna go good places. The Necronomicon you're talking about is also from 1993? What? You'll require the Gravinators to bring me the fruits. What? I have never seen this level before. Which, I mean, you know, there's a lot of levels I haven't seen, but this actually looks like really cool, though. I very well might be. I'll take it. I'll give it a closer look on the break. This is kind of cool. Can I not jump on the chair? Gonna slam it on the table and demand some good gear, or I'll make that bird a person. I mean, I think you should still make the bird a person, though. Unless it's a deal like Scud, where the bird doesn't actually want to be a person. In which case, you know... Wake up, old man! Go to sleep, old man. Wait, there's an apple, there's a strawberry? Like, where do you want this stuff? Lady, where does the fruit go? I'm gonna have to go all the way back over for that, aren't I? I hate that for us. I hate it. The producer for that movie, Takashige Ichise, is also the producer of the Ring and Jua movies, and of all things, The Legend of the Stardust Brothers. What? I feel like this is like deep movie lore. Okay, but like... I think I missed an instruction someplace. Because like, we got this apple. Where did they want us to take this fruit? Oh, fudge, we lost the Gravinators again. It's a musical comedy by the son of Tezuka that hates Tezuka. Oh, yes, that Tezuka. Okay. Sorry. Lady, could you give me the instructions again? Can I go down a layer? No, I cannot. I mean, there's the old sleeping guy upstairs. We did deliver some fruit. I don't think we can go over here. No, that just kills us. That's just death. Way to go, Death. Do you do a thing, old man? Can I turn something on or turn something off? You know, I was like really digging the look and everything. I was like, oh, this is really cool. And now I don't know what I'm supposed to do, though. Is kind of a problem. Fuckery. I know there was something about the Gravinators and bringing the fruit so that we could meet her sister. Like, I did get that part, but like we brought the fruit. Does the fruit have to go someplace else? Oh, Level, don't do this to me. Hook me up. Give me some direction. I don't think it's too much to ask for. I personally want to awaken a bush and keep it in a pot on our ship so it can gang people who sneak on board. Can it do that? Like, is that a thing that could be done? Because that sounds hilarious. Was there some other piece of fruit that we didn't see that we missed? I know there's a prize bubble up there. I don't really think that I want it, but I know it exists. Hey lady, look. Wait, that was it? It'd be a bush that wanders around and can talk. You can just have a wandering bush? Would you name it Kate? Thank you, Sack Thing, you may pass. Thank you for using gender-neutral language, I appreciate that. I wish it hadn't taken me that long to figure out, but that's okay, we figured it out in the end. Hey there, Sack Thing. No, heck, Kate Bush! I'm scared from those deadly insects. If you kill them all, I will follow you and activate the checkpoint. Or something. I missed the last word. You're scared of these cuties? I mean, they're murder bugs, but they're still cute. She's running up that hill. She is indeed. Would we expect any less? Oh, it just got delivered! Yosh! That is pretty awesome. I hope that you enjoy it. I heard it's pretty chunky as far as like how much space you need on your hard drive. But you've got the PS5, so like that shouldn't be a problem, right? Now you have to go to the insect jungle and help us by defeating the mother insect. Good luck. You'll need it. I don't even know why I'm going for these prizes. What is this? What does this accomplish for me? My brother, I bought my brother a 1 terabyte SSD for his one for his birthday. Oh, I may buy my brother. Okay, I gotcha. Or get him a retro handheld. What, like a Game Boy? Like an OG Game Boy? I would not personally. I don't think I would need the Game Boy in my life again. I think I had all of it that I needed the first time. Found loads in my parents' loft. Do they still work? Oh, this sucks. I mean, we don't have to go through this because, like, there's just a prize bubble, but I just want to see if I can get up there. If there's like another switch or something. Switcher! Okay. I guess these just go to the prizes then. Ah, fudge! Ah! You would screw it! Moving on. I personally want a Pocket Retroid or Odin 2 Pro. What is this, like, what are these magical devices that you speak of? Because I have no idea. What is a Pocket Retroid? Does it let you play, like, Metroid Fusion, but in 8-bit? Wait, no, Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime was the GameCube one. 8-bit Metroid Prime would be kind of a problem. Look it up, retro consoles to emulate old games. I do not know if I need a retro console to emulate old games. Oh, here's the one that you were talking about, Alice. Or at least it's got Jeff Coombs in it. What is going on with that picture? The drowned, the cold, and whispers. Bringing a dead wife and child back to life, extending life in aliens. I mean, Well, Whispers in the Dark is the Migo one. So that's probably that one. Cold is Cold Air. What's the Drowned? Like, what story did they use for that? I don't remember anything about bringing a dead wife back to life from Lovecraft stuff. But quite possibly because I don't think Lovecraft fully believed that women existed. Some can emulate a PS2, Wii, and even Switch. I mean, I mean, PS2 wouldn't be such a bad console to have emulated. There's a lot of good stuff on there. We have been enjoying Siren. That's a PS2 classic. One of these days, people, neurotypical people will learn to shut up, but not today, sadly. Are they putting their whole butts out? Are they up to hijinks again with their talking? So, every time you say so, an angel dies. I kind of feel like. Why are these insects so damaging to me? Like, I didn't want to kill them. That was all like the princess's gig. Not me. I'm here for living and letting live. There's this. Okay, hold on a second. Let me be able to see all of this. There's a slightly popular left-leaning-ish YouTuber who had a following, and she decided to make a video about neurodivergent people, about how neurodivergent people don't exist, which is also going extremely into autism is fake. Oh, I hate that! It started a whole mess of a thing. A Spanish YouTuber. Oh, Kronos! How you doing? It is so lovely to see you. It's been a bit. I know it's time zones, don't worry. Like, don't feel a 0-bit worry about it, but it is very nice to have you here. After this level, I am going to take a quick break, and then we're going to go to create mode, and you can laugh at my feeble attempts. I think this is Insect Jungle. Before you ask. Also, Cronus, what did you think of that screenshot? Because I thought that was amazing, and I had to share it with you. Not that Tsuchinoko won, but I did immediately, as soon as I saw that, think to myself, oh, I have to show this to Kronos. But the other one? The one with the face? Because that face is frankly amazing. Best face ever. Look at this bug, it's amazing. I love it. It must have been even better in context. It's weird. Like, basically it's just this old dude who's like, hey, young person, do you want to live forever? Do you want to be a zombie like those zombies? And the woman there is like, old man, I don't know what the heck you're talking about. And then he gets like a really disgusted look on his face and just leaves her to die. And so she does whatever she's doing with her face in that picture. It's a whole sequence. Oh, gross. Like, what is going on with these? Why are they doing that? Why are they doing this? This is awful. I hate it. I hate it so much. Why? Why are these egg sacs barfing on us? Oh, that was terrible. That was the worst. That was the worst thing ever. it's tied to a whole other mess because the things you said, while bad in itself, is also tied to the whole big mess that is Spanish turf and radical feminism stuff, because this of course had to get worse. Of course it did. Of course it did. I mean, it's understandable in context. I feel pretty sweary about it. And not game designer sweary. When you coming over for dinner? I don't know. Like, well, when am I gonna get a free trip to England? And when is Britain gonna stop being weird about trans folks? I kind of think those are two fairly challenging points before I can visit. Although the plane ticket really is probably the bigger point. I finally caught that I was in the wrong layer. It took a hot minute. This whole fight makes a lot more sense now. I kinda like this though, this is cute. It does have so much HP. It is fairly unnecessary considering the rate of fire. Also, I think the wings on those flies are Spider-Man's eyes. I think that's what that decoration piece is. Oh, it's got smoke. Right. Oh fudge, we missed the, oh god. Oh, what? What? What was that? I guess they don't kill you on touch. Which, I mean, cool. Please. Please, though. My screen is very sick. Get to the bug's head? Any percent? Wait, was that all a dream? Oh, I hate it. You had a terrible nightmare. Sack thing? What? I mean, that was cute though. It was cute. I guess it means I dreamt the barfing egg sacs, and I don't know what that says about our mental health. Also, somebody on the scoreboard's PSN handle was Butt Stallion, so... Which I realize is a Borderlands thing, but like... You know... Classy, as they say. I kinda like this, what we saw from this creator, though. I'm gonna have to put a heart on them, so I can find them again. I should do a skim through some of the LBP videos and see if there's any real standout levels for the archives. Except that's like... It's like 300 VODs. It's a lot of VODs. We played a lot of LBP. I am gonna take my break, and then we're gonna go into the create mode, and maybe make some turrets and show Hirunda the gun. I mean, I'll show everybody the gun, but I did kind of want to get Hirunda's eyeballs on it. But let me have my break. I will be back in just 5 minutes. Ish. Oops! Chronosis, I'm legitimately convinced you have the most combined LBP footage on the internet at this point. I don't know. Like, Left Stick Right Stick's got a lot of videos. Like, I'm pretty sure, LSRS has, like, over 400? Maybe? Hold on a second, let me take a quick peep. Also, Phantom, it is lovely to see you tonight. I hope that you are doing extremely well. I hope that you had a very nice weekend. I know that you said that you were going to be doing a lot of LBP. I hope that it went smoothly for you. We're going to go to create mode in a minute. I'm just going to check something really quick. YouTube is being such a butt recently. I hate it. I hate it so much.
What's up, guys? Left Stick, Right Stick here again.
Left Stick Right Stick's got over 1,001 videos. I think they're mostly LBP. There's some Dream stuff, but I don't know how long they had been keeping the Dream stuff going. Playlists. Yeah, most of like the Dreams playlists have only got, I think the biggest one's got 24 videos in it. But like LBP3 eye candy levels is 199 videos just for that. 567 videos for LBP3 community levels. Sure, but if you keep in mind that you stream 2 to 4 hours per session plus the pre-recorded content, you know, it's possible. It's not impossible. I mean, there's always like IE, but I think IE is kind of like the Spider's George of LBP video makers. Alright, so this is going to be I think the level itself. We've got Evil Humpty Dumpty. Still trying to think what I'm doing with that. I was just testing some stuff out here. I had some temporary like walls that could protect the player but get blown up. Here's the gun. It's kind of a lot. Actually, I mean, I guess it's not really that much. Hidunda, are you still in the chat? If you're not, that's okay, but if you are, we do have gun. I guess I could just show it off while we're waiting. I was in the middle of writing a Spider George joke featuring LP Peterson, and you beat me to it! So we've got it so that it does have like the overheat. I don't think that that it actually like cools down. I don't think the visual effect cools down at the same rate that the gun itself does. I don't know how big a problem that is, but and it can do tap shooting. And you can tap shoot pretty quick. So I'm not 100% yet on like how long the spread goes. I'm not sure how I feel about having an overheat in an activity where you're encouraged to not stop shooting. Yeah, it's not a bad point. The only like the worry that I have is that they're just gonna just wipe out the turrets before the turrets even get a chance to do anything. Also, a kind of interesting note, side note. You remember that I made that you remember that I made the that windmill a couple streams back? I tried to modify it a little bit. I deleted like one part of it and the entire thing broke. Like it just disappeared. And that's really kind of weird because it wasn't a collected object. I mean, I had used a collected object to get the propellers right, but I just used it to like cut something out. It was very strange, and I did not like it. Actually, it probably would help if I put the camera on right. Oh. Yeah, maybe you're right about the overheat, though. Maybe I should just give in and be like, you can shoot all the time. It's funny you say that because I scripted the waves in VR because I want you to blaze through it. I don't know what I want. Like... I mean, I do want them to have the complication of actually dealing with the shots. I really like that res effect. I don't know why the Shardinator's not lasting. Gonna have to take a peep in that. I think a neat idea you could do is occasionally a tiny area pops up where you, when you stand in it, your shots can one-shot enemies. That's an idea. That's definitely an idea. I know how I could implement that. Like, I don't think that would be that hard to implement. What's going on with these Shardinators? Why are they on shrink? Like, why would I not have them Wait, isn't there a break apart? Oh, it's because I don't have all that many shards. This would be especially helpful since the bullet patterns can get pretty hectic. You know, I mean, one thing that I was thinking of was, having a shield that the player could trigger, like, once per wave or stage, and then, as an accessibility option, that the player could just have that on all the time, like in the menu before the level starts, and that could be like our invincibility mode for players that just want to kind of screw around and see the level without having to worry about dealing with all of the bullet stuff. But having like a shield once per wave, I think they'd have to think about when they're going to use it. You know, it only gets replenished the one, so it's not like you could stockpile them for later waves. I don't know, I mean, I think it could be neat. They are defizzed. Maybe we want the lifespan longer. These turrets are so much, like, they were so much easier to set up than the last ones. Those are just a giant mess. You can also do a thing where a barrier composed of tiny blocks spawns every wave, kind of like Space Invaders. Great minds thinking alike. Something that I was thinking about was maybe in some of the waves having, like, these blocks, like having at some point in the wave, or at some point, like having something open up here, maybe, or maybe even just have them appear from here, and have like a row of these blocks just traveling from right to left. And so, like, yeah, you do get some protection from the shots, but also you're not really able to shoot the enemy as well. So you're kind of having to duck out in between cover. And they're moving, so it's not like a static thing that's protecting you. Something I was thinking of doing, because my ideas always get like too elaborate, was like have slightly mixed gameplay where you would have like an arena like this, and it's always going to stay in one place. Like I want it framed like you're kind of looking at the screen, right? And then at certain points, like every other stage slash wave thing, I'm still not sure what word I'm using, like have these walls come down and up, and then have like a kind of a platform section that's moving, that's scrolling on its own from right to left, and it does that for like maybe a minute or something, and that would be that wave. Like if we think of, say, kind of 5 points, right? Like we'll have an arena, and then a bit of a platform, and then an arena, and then a bit of a platform, and then a boss. Is kind of what I'm thinking of. I don't know if that makes sense or if that's even a good idea, but that is kind of what I'm thinking of. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. But I kind of want this to be, if this becomes a thing, I kind of want this to be like a level, not just a score challenge or a survival challenge. Because I feel like if I did it as like a score challenge, then you've already done that. And you already did it really, really well. I could do like a different version of that with some of these additions, like the Space Invader blocks and the new gun, and I think I could do it well, but like I kind of feel like you've made that level, and you've made it really, really well, so I don't know like really what more I could have to say within just that framework. But I was thinking of like setting it up like kind of as a level. Surprised the VR PaintNator Racecourse idea hasn't caught on ever. PaintNator Racecourse. I'm trying to... Because I've seen races that use the VR theme. But I don't know if that's precisely what you mean. Like, literally just a PaintNator platformer in VR. Oh, those exist. Like, there was one really big one back in LBP1. I think it might be broken now, but it was a pretty tough level. I don't know if I ever actually beat it, but it was all VR. As much as I'd like to stick around, I am slowly falling asleep and probably need a crash. Hedonid, thank you so much for dropping by tonight. Do you want me to show you the guts again? Did you get a chance to see the guts before you go? Because I could take a really quick breeze through. Basically, we got the triggers going through into an 0.2 second timer and a flash counter. The 0.2 second counter is forward backwards if you're holding the trigger, and feeds into the sequencer, which has got battery at half a dash, set to 0.3 seconds per dash, and is set to turn off whenever you're not holding. And that and the flash counter both go into the emitter. And it also goes into... Wait, how does it go into here? Oh, it goes into a 2-second forward-backward timer that will turn off the input to the actual shots, and will turn on the cooldown timer for 1.5 seconds and make a smoke effect. And that's the entirety of it. That's the whole guts. I have to head off to work, so have a good rest of the stream. Alice! Best days at work today? I hope that you've got no stressful customers. I hope that you have a wonderful time, to the extent that one can have a wonderful time at work. And we look forward to seeing you again next week when we've got more Siren. Thank you for taking a look at it, and you get some sleep as well. I'm sorry that I kept you for an extra 5 minutes, and I mean that sincerely, because I know that sleep can be a pretty important thing. But I can always catch you up on the DMs, and you can always catch up on your beauty sleep. Oh! I will ask you next time how the movie went, because you were watching your production of Death of the Salesman. I should have asked you that earlier. I got all focused on other stuff, which is crappy. I don't like this turret. Oh, it's next week Monday. Okay, gotcha. Well, we'll ask you about it next week Monday. I'm not gonna actually keep these, I just want to see what the spread looks like. Oh, it's very pretty though. That's like a very, very pretty spread. I almost kind of want to keep it because it looks so nice. But we're gonna turn that off for a second. Like we're gonna make that less of an issue. It does. I think it works a lot better with the fast spread than it did with like the just single shots. Because I think the single shots were too like the area that they describe is too wide. So they don't really effectively limit the player's available like range of movement. I feel like I think if you wanted something that's going to limit where the player's going to be able to stand, you'd want to have the cone be a lot tighter. But having them as a spray like that, I think that gets the effect a lot better. Because eventually they start falling down on your head. You have to consider that there will be more than one. That is true. That is true. And that's one thing that I do kind of struggle with. Is like I don't really think of these in a combined way beyond like try not to have too many things that are throwing too many bullets all at once. A turret needs to be weak but far from powerless. Yeah, I dig that. I dig where you're going with that. I'm gonna dupe around with some stuff for a second. Of possible import to the level, but not immediate. Because I do want to think of a framing device. I mean, I've got a framing device in mind already, but I bought like a bunch of stuff. I actually got, did I mention that I picked up the Back to the Future kit? It's like, I wish it wasn't Back to the Future themed, because some of the stuff in it's actually kind of decent. And I thought the level design wasn't really that bad. I am never going to use that hoverboard. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. It's like super uggo. See, Hive, this was why I was asking you about Labrat, though, because I was thinking of having Labrat in this level, but there was gonna be dialogue? Okay, that was really weird for a second. And I feel like I could conceivably write dialogue that is relatively Hive-etic. But I don't know if I could write dialogue that is Labrat-etic if they are quite different from you. It's nothing that you need an answer for. Like, and if you decided like, nah, actually not really cool with it, like that's also 100% completely appropriate. Not an issue at all. I mean, I was also thinking of like not using pictures of the characters, but using like representations that I could make out of stickers. So it wouldn't necessarily have to be Labrat. Um, like I said, I'm still noodling that aspect, but I thought it would be cute is all. Sorry, I had to think for a second about what I'm actually doing. Oh wait, but if the hologram is static, then I can't use a mover on it. Which would mean I'd have to like double up a lot of things. I'm gonna have to... I'm not thinking right. What I was thinking of doing was like having different characters show up in the codec to do their dialogue, like interstitial kind of stuff. And I was thinking of having like the talking heads off screen, and then they could move to a tag when their dialogue came up and then become visible. But I want the heads to be able to kind of wobble back and forth while they're speaking, like I did in the hub, which would mean that one part of the equation would have to be a static object. Now I could just make them invisible and dephysicalized, but then I've got like a lot of things that are stacked up on top of each other. I should just steal this from the set, from the show set, instead of like messing around trying to remake it. I don't know why I do things that I do in the way that I do them. It's never like the easiest or most sensible idea. I still have the the pixel art decals that I did for for the archive level. That archive level makes me sad. It makes me very sad. Speaking of doing things inefficiently, you want to see my next drawing? I would love to. I'm sure it will be amazing. Oh. Oh. That's probably too much of a wobble. What do we got? Oh, yo! This looks good! I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's not inefficient, because I don't know how we're measuring efficiency in this case, but it does look really good. Do you have... Well, you probably don't have a shareable version, like a link, unfortunately, because it's not done yet. Nope. Okay. What happens if we... Okay, so that's not gonna work. That's a shame. What happens if we... Oh, it's just gonna drift. That's too bad. Well, I guess that means that we don't use the anti-grav tweaker. Excuse me. Future-proofing is not what I'm thinking of here, but like, I am trying to just make stuff that I might need in the future. Huh, that's interesting. So I guess we'd... If we wanted to be like a little bit... A little bit visible when it's visible, but not completely visible? Might want that to be a little bit stronger. Although we are going to have the codec be slightly invisible. And then we want a slightly larger one that's going to be for talk. And then whenever that's on, the wobble bolt will also be on. Cool. Now I'm going to make one more of these as a stamp? Not a stamp, but like something that I can... Non tu kotoba no. Something I can put other stickers on is what I'm trying to get at. I cannot talk. The ability to function is slowly departing. And then we could put any characters on here. Like, for example, the king! The conceit for the level is that it's going to be a twisted VR version of the gardens, where the king and queen are evils and need to be deposed. That's why we've got Humpty there. My idea for Humpty, by the way, in case you're wondering, is when like the player gets to the second phase of the Humpty fight, and this breaks, and I want to have like 4 or 5 emitters here shooting red plasma, just like a stream of red plasma, so that it looks like Humpty is bleeding plasma, and then have Humpty kind of like float over the battlefield, spraying plasma blood at the players. I kind of feel like that's appropriate. I might also have Humpty full of meat, because that would be deeply inappropriate. Well, I kind of want, like, in the first phase, and I'm kind of thinking like Humpty will bounce, and when Humpty hits the ground, the top will come up a little bit, and maybe shots will spray from the sides. I did have an idea where the final boss was going to be like just a series of giant cannons, and the final boss's name was going to be Reason. Because reason is the last argument of kings. which is totally something I stole from Neil Stephenson. I want to be honest about like where my bits come from. Sometimes that is a call out, a shout out. Uh, in I have to head to a meeting. Have a wonderful weekend. I love you. I love you too. I hope that your meeting goes super smoothly. I hope that they listen to what you gotta say. Cause they oughta. Cause you smart. I feel like there were more words at the end of that sentence, but they just kind of disappeared on me, and I hate that. Is there even, like... What is the king's, like, look? Well, thank you, Jilly. Thank you for a lot of stuff. I feel like I just cannot say non-asinine things, and I hate it. Thank you for a lot of stuff. What the hell? Isco, you gotta do better. What is King? What is your fit? What is going on with you? Where does this go? Is that for your body? Is the body and head a separate piece? That can't be right. Huh. Why? Did they just do it like that for stability? Oh wait, no, because it's thin. It's a thin material, that's why. But like, what is this bolt? Is this bolt for the nose? It's such a weird way to do it. Not sure why it's not doing it, but the head would move around a bit in the LBP1 levels. Oh, dip? I didn't remember that at all. Now I feel like a fake LBP fan. I'm a fake gamer girl. I have reached my fake gamer girl moment. I hate it. Missed you. Don't know how that happened. Oh, I know where that sponge is from. Okay. I thought like a sponge somehow had snuck into my level, which wouldn't make any sense at all. Also, I almost swore. I stopped myself at the last minute, but I did almost. Look at this goofy guy. You're just a goofy guy. Isco, come on. You got this. Oh, it's gonna turn into cardboard. Fudge. Glass. Glass will be fine. Because we can't cut out. We've actually got to place in. Why do I love doing this so much? Now, what are your bits? And that sounds like a terrible thing to say, and I will endeavor to never say it again. I feel kinda grody. So, okay, okay. I wasn't necessarily expecting that, but the king's face is made out of a white speech bubble. Like, who knew? I know that the nose is a blue speech bubble. I have no idea where that is. Never mind. Easy peasy. This is gonna like totally look like a knockoff king though. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You are in no way incorrect. Maybe I should lean into it. Ooh, it's legs? It's legs? The king's eyebrows are hairy legs? What the hell? Why though? Why though? I kinda hate it. I didn't expect the lore stream either. Wait, what are these? Like... It's not the pink... It's not red button. That's incorrect. Because there's, what's his face? There's a J.J. Abrams lens flare on it. Which neither the red button nor the red circle have. I mean, red button's got kind of a lens flare, but not really. Because that's like very specifically the J.J. Abrams, like the double dot. What is that? What are you? It doesn't look like it's one of the common stickers. It'd have to be something from LBP, right? I mean, yeah, it would, because it's from the game LBP. Mouth, please, you're gonna make me swear. If you keep on saying things like this. It is? That's like the Has guy from the Sophie from Mars stream. But I can't give the context of that joke because it's like super family unfriendly. It's not another. I mean, we could use the red button. That's not really a problem, but I'd like to replicate this. I'm surprised it's not a garden sticker. How weird. A tad late? Soup, it is lovely to see you. Oh, we found it. It's the red clown nose. The king's cheeks are red clown noses, which seems kind of inefficient. Soup, I hope you're doing very well. We're making a knockoff king, as one does. We found out that the king's eyebrows are hairy legs, and that's the kind of knowledge that one is burdened by. There's a lot of burdening in that. Not precisely a thing I needed to know. Now the hairy legs is probably going to be easier if I just change it back to body. Why you gotta make things so difficult is what I want to know. Like, half this stuff just looks the same. I know it's not. I know it's just my crappy eyesight, but I didn't even remember there was a photographic fist sticker. Like, I don't know where that's from. Yo though. I mean, there's the... Is it the photographic fist from the wilderness, or is it the raised fist? Because isn't there's like the red communist fist is from the wilderness. Oh, is this it? There it is, I think. Oh, yep, that's the hairy leg. Hate that. I hate it so much. That's so weird. Like, why would they make these choices? I bet you're right about the wilderness, by the way, Soup. I didn't mean to doubt you. It just seems like something like out of SpongeBob SquarePants. And I kinda hate it. Oh, how do you get that angle? Like, this part's fairly easy because it's just the beard, but how do you get it on the sideburns? Oh my god, it looks terrible! I hate it! I hate it so much! That's no good. That's no good at all. Why you gotta be like this, game? Why you gotta make me cry? Do you really want to hurt me? The game, like, totally does, though. That's a little bit better. I don't know. Why am I going so hard on this? I mean, there's verisimilitude, and then there's just being silly. Soup, I hope that the life is treating you well with the things and the stuff. Hopefully you don't have any more stress in your life than you feel like you can deal with. I know that sometimes everything can be a whole lot of a lot. Why is the thermo so low? Like, it's very low. Like, it's low enough that I feel like something broke. That actually doesn't look terrible. I don't feel like we did the worst job for not knowing what the heck we were doing. Now there was a crown. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, or so they say. I wouldn't know. I never got one. Is all I'm saying. Crowns. Give you crown. Crown right in your ear. See how you like it with a crown. I don't think the crown is actually a sticker. I think it's just like crown shape. I am not talking well tonight. I feel like there was a point tonight where I was actually speaking and making words come out in a relatively sensible fashion and order. Can we even prove the crown exists? I feel like that's a bit rich coming from you. Crownos. Got him. I think I'm just gonna have to make it. You know what? And why not? Like, we're being knockoff. Why would we not, right? Risco, what was that? What were you going for with that? I can't imagine that was your intent. Whatever. Whatever, just run with it. Sure. We're gonna corner edit it. Corner edit it? Corner edit it anyway. Why do I sound so bitter? I sound very bitter and I don't know why. Ugliest crown ever. This is not a crown that my mother would put up on the refrigerator. This is very much like a you tried crown. Oh my god, I hate it so much. I hate it so much. What is this? There, that's better. I mean, it could be worse. It could be a question mark. Oh, I can't stamp it because he's got stuff on his face. How did LBB1 not have a question mark NPC? And the name would have to be like Mark. How did they miss that? It doesn't even have to be fancy, just literally a basic question mark that talks. Right? Like, you got it right there. You don't gotta go harder than that. Well, we've got our Marks and Spencer's King. Well, I guess it's more of a Dollar General King. It's more of a Kang. Look at that, it's a thing of beauty. Now we gotta make it all small so that the details disappear. It could be worse. Like, it could definitely be worse. Now let's see how it looks in motion. And we do need to... Oh. There's a couple things we need to do here. First off, these gotta be... including rigid connections, go us. And we do gotta defizz this. Defizz with the Riz? Don't like the sound of that. Not a big fan of that, but it is definitely a word that could be used. That's about the same size. Okay. Now, King, I noticed that you're not very translucent. Transparent? I mean, the King's probably very transparent. I don't think King could keep a secret, but I don't know, we'll figure it out. Well, I could test before, because I do want to go on break pretty soon. I hate when my monarchs aren't transparent. I feel like that's a very it's a very like on point pun for something I'm planning to do in the level, or at least something I'm thinking about. Can we see through the king? I mean, yeah, okay, the king is a little bit transparent. The codex probably going to be maybe just a bit more opaque. Opaque? And I'm going to have to slap down eyeballs on mine, but... Okay, that can go away. Kronos, why is the thermo so low? Like, I realize, like, we don't have a ton of stuff in this level, but... Like, I've got emitters, I've got shaped objects, I've got, like, a paint gun and a... Oh, Holly! I wish you a very, very good sleep tonight. Only the best dreams for my Holly. And I hope that you wake up well rested and with fewer students that want to give you the jimmies. Those students should be giving you the jimmies. That's weird. Like, I feel like it should be a lot higher. But that's really good timing because I think I'm gonna take my break now. It just feels like it's really complex, or maybe it's not yet. I'm not sure. It's hard for me to judge like what makes thermo jump. But yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break now. It's only gonna be about like 5 minutes or so, and then I will be back. Alright, I am back. Soup, is there anything that you wanted to see in crate mode in particular? So I know that you've been thinking about some crate stuff recently. If you had any questions, because I might do a little bit more crate mode and then try to get like one last level in a community level in by the end of the night. I just want to see how these look in action. Well, not like in action, because they're not going to be shooting anything yet, but I wonder if LBW used my answer for anything yet. I don't know. I haven't looked in LBW for a while. I just do not, unfortunately, have the spoons at the moment. And I kind of hate that. Like, it always sounds a little bit like BS, but I really just don't. Why aren't you moving? I feel like you should be moving, is the thing. Are you not? Oh, are you static? Did I no. Oh, that's why. Oh, that's a very interesting... That's awful! That is just evil! There's no way! I was gonna ask how the heck anyone gets decent looking hair for sac folk, but I think I just nailed that down. Main level is using LBP1 style logic with a few extra bits, BTS bits to make it easier on me, so I don't really have any logic questions per se. What's a... this is... I don't know if this is a silly question or not, but what's a BTS bit? I guess it is a little bit Little Big Toe, but this would... The player would never be able to survive this, because they cross over in the middle. God, that's vicious looking. Oh, behind the scenes. Gotcha. I should do a recording of the stuff that I've done for... I wonder if I still have that recording. Because I think I made some changes since I showed you Kronos. In this case, some of the LBP2 logic that the player doesn't know exists. 'Cause I was working on, yeah, this is just like, this is just evil. It's beautiful though, like, it's very pretty. What if I put a pause in? I was working for a little bit on the alt account on a like very LBP1 logic style level. I don't know if I have a recording of the latest build. I haven't worked on it in a while, to be honest. Also, these are spraying... Why are you spraying a level back, it looks like? Or maybe no, I'm just misreading that. Okay. This is a beast. These are awful. I don't think I could use these for anything. Unfortunately. Or maybe if they like had a timer on them. Just to see what it looks like. And then I'm probably gonna have to go to look at something if I want to look at anything. I mean, looking at things certainly is a mood. I mean, you're not wrong. Visco, what was the intended result here? Nah, I mean, the spread is nice, but I'd need to do a fair amount of work, I feel like, to make it work in the arena. Because this is something that you would have for a boss that's relatively far away, I feel like. Because there's no way a player would ever be able to do anything about that unless they killed them immediately. Kind of cute, though. I'll give them that. They're kind of cute. Okay. Oh, at least I could show you, Soup, at least I could show you the rifle. Because you haven't gotten to see the rifle in action yet. We were doing some talking about whether or not we would want to have the rifle on all the time, or if we would want it to have, the overheat that we've got going on now. I don't know why it looks like they emit so far away from it. I mean, I guess it doesn't super matter, but... Also, like, why are my arms, like, way blacker than they usually are? Isn't there usually, like, some skin in between the gloves and the... I think the time till it overheats could be longer, but other than that, looks good. I do like it. Kronos was saying about, like, how it might not be the best idea to have an overheat in a setting where you're kind of encouraging the player to shoot as much as possible, which is, I think, a valid concern, a valid thing to consider. I feel like my costume got weird. It did! Like, it looks like my sleeves got pulled down, or my gloves got pulled up. That was so weird. Like, why did that happen? I wanna peep something. I keep on saying I wanna check, I wanna go do a level, but I do wanna check something before we do that. I don't know about this hair I got going on, folks. I'm feeling a little bit like it's time to change my outfit a little bit, but like, I really like the t-shirt. And the t-shirt takes up so much real estate on the costume that it's like, I don't know. Like, if I want the decals, then I think I need to have the t-shirt is the problem. I got, like, new hair. Did I not? Where's the history kit? Marty McFly hair. God, that sounds awful. I did get the Bloodborne kit as well. Like, I kind of splurged, honestly. Which is kind of funny because it's all like really super cheap, but... Where's that? Ooh, God, that's terrible. I hate it. I hate it so much. There's a Bloodborne kit, yo! There's totally a Bloodborne kit. I also don't really like that. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, definitely not. I mean, it's cute and everything, but it does feel like it would be very appropriative. I hate it so much. Alright, let's reset this costume so I can show you the Bloodborne kit. It's actually kind of a pretty cool costume. Not gonna lie. I had a food teachers with that Bodhisha hair. One of the nicest teachers I've ever had. That's really sweet. I like that. Look at this thing. Even has a mask for COVID? Like, this is actually a pretty banging costume. That jacket is fabulous. I mean, I'm at least glad that the worst teacher didn't put you off of food, because that would have been pretty bad. Like, if you just were not up for eating anymore after that class. It would have been, like, understandable, but still, like, you know, you gotta eat. It is, in fact, drip. I'm not, like, 100% certain as to the precise usage and meaning of drip, but I feel like it is drip. See, I hate that, Kronos. I hate that so much. I want to go and I want to, like, mess up that teacher. Because they ought never have done you dirty like that. Alright, I think I've looked at costumes enough. If we want to play one more level, like, we gotta go and do it. So let's save. Please don't... Oh, that's good. That's good. We're not getting the flywheel when we're saving now. That, I believe, is usually a very good sign for my profile. Love that. Love everything about it. That's great. I mean, worst comes to worst, we didn't, like... I mean, no. No, I hate to say it, but no, that is not what that means. We didn't really do much in Create. I think, like, the most we did was just get the codec thing done, and we didn't even do a lot with that, but I would be a little disappointed if the profile got corrupted. That would make me a bit unhappy. I feel a little bad. Like, I've got some great ideas, and I just don't, like... By the time I get out of work, I just don't have the energy to work on them. Work has been kind of a lot recently, not gonna lie. I'm actually glad that I've got the extra day off this week, even if I'm going to be spending half of it going to the silly butt doctor. He's not a doctor for silly butts, just to make that clear right up front. He is a silly man. He's not even looking at my butt. My butt is not going to be involved in this at all. I don't know why it says I recently hearted your virtual return, Kronos, because I hearted it years ago. I mean, I guess, like, if you drew clown makeup on it, that would be really silly. It came out in 2017, and I played it when it came out. either when it came out or shortly after, because we featured it on Little Bite-Sized Planet, and I gushed over it, which I do think it deserves. Even with the PtaER issues. And mostly because those are issues with the actual item itself, not like with your level. I'm a little bit surprised that, because they must have done playtesting on the Metal Gear pack before they sold it, right? Like, they did do QA. Did nobody say to them, hey, when you use this PtaER for a while, like more than a minute or so, it really kind of starts to hurt? Because I remember even in when that came out, and fighting Metal Gear Rex, or whatever Metal Gear it is that you fight at the end of that pack, like, it kinda is a lot. Oh, Flight of the Living Dead. It's gonna be Swoop, and I'm not playing the Swoop level. Not doing it. I'm not in the mood for, I'm not here for you, Swoop. Swoop, there it is. There it goes. Get out of my stream, Swoop. Trying to be mean to MM or anything, but when it comes to LBP, I don't think accessibility is the name of the game. No. Honestly, no. And I'm not super surprised, because, like, LBP did come out in 2008? Was it 2008? It was 15 years this year, so yeah, it came out in 2008. I don't think that, like, accessibility was on anybody's radar at that time. Not in any meaningful sense, but it's just the fact that, like, it actually causes pain. And that's, you know, like, I don't have a history of wrist problems. I don't know if that means that I would be considered, like, average in this situation. Possibly not, but, like, if it's hurting me, I gotta imagine it's hurting other people. I remember Nuclear Fish made a level specifically made for 40 PtaER shots in 5 seconds trophy. Oh god, I forgot that was even a trophy. Oh, this crater's only got 2 levels. I hate that. I always forget Stephen I actually has a profile. And it's only got, like, ramp on it, right? Like, that's the only level that Stephen I's got published? If this is in fact the actual Stephen I. But ramp, though, you're not wrong. Ramp is pretty fabulous. Ramp is, as the kids say, faboo. I do not know if the kids say that, nor do I care. Not sure about that, but iconic. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. It is iconic. Like there's you can't say that it's not. Carp is both fabulous and iconic. Yo, servers, let me have one more level tonight. I'm not asking much. I hate it. I want to put it in my level. And like with helpful hints like, did you know you could just not be a jerk? Cuz I kind of feel like that's a good helpful hint. Did you know, in case of death, die? I sentence you to die by death. Yo, seriously, servers, I need you to help me out here. Funnily enough, there is that one survival level where you control the loading screen rocket ship. I don't think I've ever played that. Yo, Steven Ice actually got 13 levels? Wait, what? Premium level kit bonus costumes? This can't be... What? This can't actually be Steven I's account, right? This has gotta be like a goof and or a spoof? We got ramp though. Let's do the ramp for the end. The infamous ramp level, originally created by Eighth Wonder during the original LittleBigPlanet beta, returns in all its glory, with over 2.3 million plays and still counting. This is a true piece of LittleBigPlanet history. We all love ramp. Do you love ramp? I mean, yeah, I'm a fan. I'm okay with ramp. Yo! It's ramp! What these remind me of like those old, like, they're like toy skateboards that, oh my god, the rocket fell off the back of it. Oh god, no. Every time we do this, every time. Hope. Oh my god. It just broke off the back. We gotta do this again. What the hell? Okay, for serious this time. I think the key is that we don't want to go so hard with the rocket. Like, we want to kind of... Oh fudge! Oh fudge! Nope! Oh! Okay, there we go. There we go. We got it. We got this. We... Oh, wait, what? No, come back! Come back! Ah! There's no... We can't! Because the rocket fell off, we can't get over. Oh no. That can't be on purpose, right? That's gotta be a mistake. It's gotta be a break for physics, right? Yo, we're stuck. I hate it. Okay, we're gonna give this one more try. Can we copy this level? Can we fix it? I gotta check. Beta builds were built differently. The beta builds were a lot, apparently. I mean, we kind of want that rocket to, like, stay on the skateboard, though. Oh god, not again. Come back! Oh, yo, how did my planet beat this? Oh, no! How did... Wait, like, is it supposed to do this? I gotta ask my planet, like, how they beat it. This is ramp. Oh my god, wait, what? There's a secret scoreboard because they knew it was gonna break? This is a level that was done in LBP beta, and it was, like, super popular, played 2.3 million times, and more. I think that you're actually supposed to, or maybe you were at some point, be able to get over that gap, and then there was a big, like, ramp that you would ride on, but it's broke. This is history. This is very much history. Oh, they've got those divots that you love so much, Kronos, where they accidentally put the material through another object and it divots up. I know that you love those. That you've got a special name for them, which I do not recall. Something about Cheetos? This isn't even an accident. It was on the ceiling. They did it for you, Kronos. They did it for you. I'll put a heart on ramp. Why not? Like, I feel like it's like a rite of passage, right? I might have to record that for the archive. Can you copy it? It's a ramp of passage. Yo, you can't copy ramp. Come on now. How are you gonna be like that? I'm glad that folks are on the same page with this one. Ramp. I gotta, like, somebody's gotta ask Steve and I on the workshop, like, if this is actually Steve and I. I feel like it's unlikely, but what do I know? People got lives. I mean, I think that I played a level by Mark Hall. The Down in the Dumps level, I think, was Mark Hall. But this was a lively one tonight. I didn't get a ton done in create mode, but that's okay. I got a little bit of a better grasp on, like, what I'd want. Fairly sure that is him, because that's the PSN username that he uses and says to send stuff to. It's wild that he's got, like, a free Muppets, like, bonus costume level up on his moon. It just seems like kind of a weird thing for the community manager to have, but again, what do I know? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's at the end of the stream, and my brain meats are like, we're done for tonight. We're good. We're all good. But it was a lovely stream. It was a good one. The last couple of days have been a lot. So these last couple of streams have really helped out a lot. I'm glad that Siren is so absurd. I really am. Like, I was worried going into it that it was going to be that kind of PlayStation 2 frustrating that is just like not fun at all and it was just going to make everything worse, but it's made everything better. Sharing Siren with y'all is just a hoot. Some of the stuff I was right about us needing to get those secondary missions like unlocked. Although I don't know if you need to unlock them and beat them to actually complete the game or if you need to do them to like get a better ending or something. But some of them are wacky. They're wacky. There's like one where you've got to freeze a towel in one person's level, like one person's mission, and then you've got to like melt that towel over a candle in somebody else's, and it's all like just kind of a lot. I don't know, but we're gonna do our best. But I've been having a lot of fun with that. I had a lot of fun with LVP tonight. I always do though. Well, mostly always do. Sometimes the servers are like too frustrating to be fun, but that wasn't really an issue this time. I'm hoping that it's not gonna crash when I close out to finish the stream because like it feels like it's kind of making noises in that direction, but we will cross our toes and hope that it doesn't happen. Um, Not really any administrata. I think we're all set for that. I will be seeing the doctor on Sunday, so hopefully I'll have an interesting story or a venting story, depending, on Monday. So that'll be exciting. And yeah, like that's about it. I will ask you all, as I always do, to please be taking care of yourselves out there in meat space. Make sure that you're staying hydrated as necessary. Make sure that you're getting at least one meal a day. If you can do more, I know I say one meal, and I do mean at least. If you can manage to have more, I would like that. But just to get something in your belly is kind of important. If you got medications, please do your best to take those medications as close to schedule as your executive function and life will allow. But most importantly, and as always, please do remember that there's a lot of people out there that are rooting for you. There's a lot of folks that want you to have your best life, that want you to be happy and to feel joy and to be safe. And I'm one of those people, but I'm only one of those people. I'm not the only one. But that pretty much does it for us here at Disco About. So from me, Disco, here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, arigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.